Hey everyone, welcome back to all my listeners. This is episode 14 of season 10. Today is Wednesday, December 6th, 2023. My name is Sonal Patel, and this is the Paint the Medical Picture podcast series. So welcome you guys, welcome into the last month of this year. 2023 is quickly coming to an end. I know we've all seen so much good, so much bad, and so much ugly throughout this entire year. But I'm hopeful that we are grateful and thankful for what goodness we did witness, we did receive, and we did share. So hopefully we can all inspire one another continuously in the year ahead to keep striving, to keep growing, to keep making a difference. All right, let's get into today's episode. So today's Newsworthy is going to be highlighting yet another set of new codes that are going to become effective on January 1st, 2024. And those are the 2024 HCPCS code set. And in my trusty tip, I wanted to go over a technical correction that was released by the AMA. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and close out and round out today's episode with the remarkable quote on perseverance by Goethe. This episode is sponsored by Utilization Management University. Let's get into it. Whether you are involved in the business of healthcare or any other business, what do you, your teams, and your management concentrate on the most? Typically, they communicate, problem solve, and make strategic decisions that drive the success of the organization. But how much time is actually spent in making tomorrow better than today? Are they striving for operational excellence? Prevention versus correction is a concept that's been known for years. So why do so many companies not implement the process? Utilization Management University provides a course that proves to be a unique solution to instill change in the mindset of business teams. This course provides the theory and the practical approach. This course will demonstrate how to implement a simple methodology as a solution. This course provides a detailed explanation of each and every step involved in prioritizing your problems and finding the root cause. This course shows how to engage team buy-in. This course readily provides available support for any issues. And the course provides the theory and helps you adapt it to your own individual circumstances. Check out the details at www.utilizationmanagementuniversity.com today and get registered. Utilization Management University, making tomorrow better. So let's get into Newsworthy. The HCPCS Level 2 code set for 2024 takes effect January 1st, 2024. HCPCS Level 2 is the National Procedure Code Set for healthcare practitioners, providers, and medical equipment suppliers when filing health plan claims for medical devices, supplies, medications, transportation services, and other items and services. The quarterly update files for January 2024 are now available on the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, that's CMS. It's on their website. There are considerable changes in this update, including 343 new codes, 74 discontinued codes, and many existing codes with descriptor, coverage, and or payment changes. These changes include 75 A codes, which are used for transportation services or medical and surgical supplies, as well as administrative services. And a lot of these new codes are for gradient compression materials. There are also 21 new C codes, which are for outpatient services. There are also 15 new E codes, which are for durable medical equipment, or DME supplies. There's also 13 new G codes, which are used to report professional procedures to Medicare, like for our new Community Health and Principal Illness Navigation Services codes with G0019 through G0024, and they have some of the longest descriptors that we have ever seen in a HCPCS manual. And be mindful, these are the new codes that will allow providers to report time spent on social determinants of health, those SDOH codes, and those types of data collections. In addition, there are 33 new J codes, which are for non-oral administered drugs. Of course, all of our injections or those injectates. Also, there are 3 new L codes, which are for our orthotic procedures and services. A whopping 160 new M codes have been added for the reporting of medical services, and 23 Q codes, which are temporary codes for a range of services and supplies. There are many codes that will be discontinued as of January 1st, 2024, so ensure your charge masters are updated. And others are yet changed for long descriptor or short descriptor textual changes. Finally, there are also 126 codes with affected payment changes. And now it's time for my best practice tips in Trusty Tip. Now, there's been another CPT errata and technical correction that's been released. So make sure that you're taking notes in your new 2024 CPT printed or ebooks, because you won't find this information there until next year when the next set of code books are issued. Now, in the evaluation and management section, the E&M section, for non-face-to-face services, there are technical changes to the interprofessional telephone, internet, electronic health record consultations guidelines. Now, the technical correction states, quote, the treating or requesting physician or other qualified healthcare professional, the QHP, may report CPT code 99452 if spending 16 to 30 minutes on a service day preparing for the referral and or communicating with the consultant. Do not report CPT code 99452 more than once in a 14-day period, end quote. Now, the guideline technical corrections are also revised to state, quote, if the telephone, internet, electronic health record referral services, and another E&M service, so that's the referral service with CPT code 99452, and another evaluation and management service are performed on the same day by the same treating or requesting physician or the same qualified healthcare professional, the same QHP, and a total time is used to select that level of E&M service, that time spent providing the referral service with CPT code 99452 is added to the time spent on the day of the encounter performing the other E&M service. Now, if medical decision-making or MDM is used to select the level of E&M service, then the work of performing the referral service, again with our CPT code 99452, is considered part of that medical decision-making for the other E&M service. So it goes on to state, do not report 99452 separately on the same date as an additional E&M service that's being reported. So in a nutshell, what these technical corrections mean is that you may not separately bill interprofessional telephone, internet, electronic health record consultations codes with another E&M code performed on the same day by the same provider. So factor the time or the MDM spent on these services into the time or MDM used for your E&M code selection. And finally, I focus Season 10 Spark on perseverance. I want this 10th season Spark to be filled with our world's thought leaders, writers, artists, philosophers, everyone who inspires the need for perseverance in all we strive to do. So, in this week's inspiring quote in Spark is from Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. In the realm of ideas, everything depends on enthusiasm. In the real world, all rests on perseverance. Absolutely true, right? This quote reminds us that ideas require our energetic enthusiasm. This quote also reminds us that to make those ideas come to fruition, they can only come to life based on our hard work and perseverance. This quote encourages us to not only believe in our concepts, in our budding ideas, but to grow them with a relentless perseverance. I'm happy Goethe's spark still burns brightly in all of us today. So that wraps up today's episode. And as always, I appreciate you all diving into today with me. If you want more information from me, please go ahead and follow me on LinkedIn. I'll leave links to everything in the show notes below. Now, you guys, in my final note today, I know you're all seeing the festive lights and the festive trees and the festive lawn art across your towns. The December holidays are so beautiful, so magical. I know I myself can never get enough of those twinkly lights, and I'm one of those people, yes I am, I'm one of those people who highly favor the festive lights being up until March. Now, start collecting those donations as well, please. There are so many in need in our local communities, in need of food and clothing everywhere. So please donate whenever and whatever you can. Now, I wish you guys all an amazing and very, very happy week ahead. Thank you guys so much for listening on today's episode, and I hope every week with me brings you closer to helping your providers paint a masterpiece. See you next Wednesday.